Lotus built its brand with iconic two-seater supercars, but now, it makes a radical departure. The automaker recently debuted the 2024 Lotus Eletre, a high-performance electric SUV. So far, the only details that Lotus released about the powertrain of the 2024 Eletre are that it will have an all-wheel drive system, and the base model will have a performance output of 600 horsepower. This likely means that the Eletre has two electric motors, with one at the front and the other at the rear. Other versions of the Eletre will likely have considerably more power. Also, Lotus claims that at least one version of the Eletre will have a 0 to 100 km per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour, acceleration time of less than 3 seconds. The Eletre features a battery pack with around a 100.0 kWh capacity. Lotus claims the electric SUV has an estimated driving range of 373 miles on the European WLTP cycle. The US-specific EPA rating for the Eletre will be lower. While the 2024 Lotus Eletre shows much promise on the performance front, its dramatic design might be the thing that stands out the most. With its sculpted shape, the Eletre looks like a futuristic concept car, but the images you see here are for the production version. Notable exterior design features for the Eletre include a closing grille shutter, a 3-position rear spoiler, and either 22 or 23 wheels. Also, the Eletre has futuristic exterior features, including LiDAR sensors which rise out of the bodywork and will allow eventual high-level autonomous operation. Also, the Eletre has a full-width light bar on the liftgate with the ability to change to green, blue, red, and orange. Additionally, the electric SUV will offer a camera-based side mirror system, which will be available in territories where this is permitted. However, in the US, conventional door mirrors will be standard. The Eletre is constructed on an all-new 800-volt dedicated electric vehicle architecture with an integrated, high-voltage power distribution system. This architecture uses aluminum and high-tensile steel for optimum structural rigidity. A flat skateboard-style battery pack and electric motors are positioned close to the ground to create a low center of gravity to deliver on the core Lotus commitment of outstanding dynamic performance. The manufacturer explains that the high energy density of the battery pack provides the best possible balance of performance and driving range. There are two electric motors, one driving the front wheels and another driving the rear wheels. A 3-in-1 electric drive system integrates each motor with a controller and reducer, an efficient design that makes the unit smaller and lighter. The Eletre offers permanent all-wheel drive, boasts a battery capacity of 100 kWh, and punches out 447 kilowatts. The Eletre's interior is where the quantum leap is really felt. The most celebrated Lotuses were light because there was little or nothing inside them, not an approach that'll fly on a 100,000 pounds electric SUV. But the Eletre manages the illusion of lightness by paring away surfaces where possible, with an unexpected historic reference. The main instruments live in a slender, 30mm high strip, minimizing the info. Our HUD is also standard. The 15.1 inches central touchscreen is the latest Gen OLED, as used in the Mercedes S-Class, and 95% of its functionality available within 3 touches. As in Mercedes's flagship, there's an interior light bar that communicates with the driver, issuing a lane departure warning, for example, or illuminating when there's an incoming phone call. They're receding for 4 or 5, depending on how practical or limo-like you want your Eletre to be, and a vast panoramic roof. There are also many, differently sized cup holders. Truly, this is a Lotus interior like none we've ever seen. The infotainment experience in the Eletre sets new standards in the automotive world, with pioneering and innovative use of intelligent technologies. The result is an intuitive and seamless connected experience. It is a collaboration between the design team in Warwickshire and the Lotus team in China, who have huge experience in the fields of user interface, UI, and user experience, UX. Below the instrument panel a blade of light runs across the cabin, sitting in a rib channel that widens at each end to create the air vents. While it appears to be floating, the light is more than decorative and forms part of the human-machine interface, HMI. It changes color to communicate with occupants, for example, if a phone call is received, if the cabin temperature is changed, or to reflect the vehicle's battery charge status. Below the light is a ribbon of technology which provides the front seat occupants with information. Ahead of the driver, the traditional instrument cluster binnacle has been reduced to a slim strip less than 30 mm high to communicate key vehicle and journey information. It's repeated on the passenger side, where different information can be displayed, for example, music selection or nearby points of interest. Between the two is the latest in OLED touchscreen technology, a 15.1-inch landscape interface which provides access to the car's advanced infotainment system. It automatically folds flat when not required. Information can also be displayed to the driver via a head-up display featuring augmented reality (AR) technology, which is standard equipment on the car. While every element of the Eletre can be controlled digitally, certain key controls are duplicated with analog switches, another nod to the simplicity for which Lotus is famed. Voice control through advanced speech recognition technology is also available.